superstar.
Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy brought on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capela make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Young. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Suns ball.
And it's the Suns with the ball. And here is Paul. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovich. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Capela. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Atlanta. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capela, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's Young. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Paul. Over Young.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
Passes it to Capela. Capela sends a screen for Young. Capela kicks to Young. Schroeder with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and here we go at Collins. Nobody back. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul for three. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Paul passes to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Booker against Bogdanovich. No good from Booker.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, but no one's on you, great shot there.
And here's Collins. After Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Young passes to Capela, and the dunk by Capela.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capela slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Ayton in the high post. Back to Paul. 1:24 left to play here in the first. Booker, right side. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan
facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul. Here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go, or he's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Paul after the basket by Atlanta. There's the pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. No good from Booker. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Kicks it out to Collins. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Young left side. Paul with the defensive effort. And so the first quarter is in the books. Phoenix ahead, up by 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And a deep three from Young. Again, Young missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Here's Capela following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Back to Capela. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Reddish. His three-pointer's off the mark. Suns leading by 9. Here's Paul, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. It's stolen by Reddish. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. The Hawks trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Knocked away. So it's Atlanta now from the corner. And he hits the jump shot.
A big man, John Collins, seeing the court that time.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now Paul. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns leading by 7. To the paint. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Bridges for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. The kick out to Crowder. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Hawks trail by 7. Fires from 18. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Here's Paul. Onto the basket by Bogdanovic.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Young kicks to Bogdanovic. He feeds it to Capela, and stolen by Ayton. Three-pointer, Crowder. That's basket number 2 with his third shot, off to a fast 2 for 3. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
And here is Paul. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Paul finds Ayton. Capela against Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. Here's Ayton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got 9.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Young taking his time here. He dishes it to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul against Young. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Bridges. It's stolen by Capela. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing
13.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
On the court right now for the Hawks. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Gorgie Dang is out there with Gallinari, and it's right in at the 1. He kicks it to Jang. Hunter, no one around him. No good on the 3. Suns leading by 9. Payne up top. Gallinari covering. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. From deep. And it's right missing. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. For the 3. The shot by Nader, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Herter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Sharch dishes to McGee. And DeLon Wright hits the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to McGee. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jang. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Hunter. Puts up a 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. This is the most they've led by 13 points. From deep three-point range. No good that time. For Atlanta, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Gallinari's got his second bucket tonight. Suns leading by 9. Kane with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Screen by Šarić. Here's Shamet. Good on the three-point shot.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Wright from outside sinks the three-pointer. Wright's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
McGee inside. He's against Chang. And it's Shamet missing.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
It's good from long range.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
And here's Payne. Passes to Shamet. There's the triple. And Wright pulls it down.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Gallinari outside. Nader grabs the board.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And Wright kicks to Zhang. Drives to the hoop. Payne gets a wide open look. No good from outside. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Šarić, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Shamet. Defense is right there. Over to the left wing. McGee inside. Zhang defending. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The Suns making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Wright. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Young. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Paul passes to Ayton. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Young way outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
They get a hand on it and taken away by Paul. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And the pass to Ayton. The three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Up top, Capela. Looking to end the run. Young dishes to Reddish.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Free throw line jump shot. And Young with the basket on the assist from Reddish. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Well, if you let Trae Young get a look from there, he's knocking that down, feels like 90% of the time.
Ball against Young. Now here's Paul. Pocket 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Ayton. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Bogdanovich against Booker. Fires for 3 and stolen by Ayton. Booker looking around. .106 left here in the 4th quarter. Paul left side. Outside Crowder. Booker fires from way outside. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Reddish the pass to Collins. Kicks to Reddish. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ayton a screen on Young. Down low. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Over Booker. Back to Bogdanovich. Wide open shot is on the money.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Shoots the 3. That shot misses. So the Suns win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the
on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Now here's Butler, 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Second chance effort. Adebayo passes to Butler. With 1 on the clock. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jimmy Butler. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Now here's Lowry. Takes it inside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. And Tucker pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Lowry against Booker. Up top, Lowry. Shoots over Booker. And Ayton pulls it down. Lowry against Paul. And he lobs it up top. Butler with a steal. And they're running. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. Nails it from 3.
Well, that's the money maker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Stolen by Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Back to Booker. Down low. And stolen by Adebayo. Paul passes to Ayton. And that one's good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
There's the foul to try to stop the break, but that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Ayton passes to Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Tucker. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Suns on offense. They've gone on a 13-0 run. And here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Pass to Ayton. Lets the 3 fly. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Butler, and it's Butler who slams it down.
Okay, put it on the deck, make a dribble drive, and set up an opportunity at the rim. That is good stuff.
Paul with it. There's 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Releases from 15. And another shot. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. For Miami, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Robinson. Let's go with a 3. Shoots over Booker. Crowder with a steal.
Here in the first quarter, they have struggled with turnovers.
He launches a 3. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul. Booker's got 6.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the score.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Robinson. For 3, Lowry. Adebayo controls the rebound and the putback.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Robinson against Paul. Here he goes. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Ayton. Crowder outside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Butler against Bridges. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Boy, you almost feel bad for the defender here, right? He tries to challenge Jimmy Butler's shot, times it pretty well, but gets tricked by the pump fake.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Out to the right wing. Ayton against Adebayo. Bridges outside. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Lowry against Booker. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Lowry against Paul. Up top, Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Robinson. Lets it go from deep. The Heat rebound. Pass to Lowry. Driving to the basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ooh, Ayton with the block. Ball drives in. Outside for Booker. And here's Bridges. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Bridges outside. Here's Paul going inside, and the layup is good. Paul's got 7 points.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Pass to Butler. To the middle. Adebayo's double. Out to Lowry. Takes the three. Stolen by Bridges. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Adebayo from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Ball against Robinson. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Now Ayton, 6 on the shot clock.
I love how focused Bam is on the defensive end, using all of his size to create high pressure coverage.
Crowder with a steal. Paul with it, picked up by Lowry. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Tucker. Count it. Tucker's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
The 3, Booker. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be back in a moment. You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Strus in at the small forward. McGee. And the layup is good off the glass. McGee's got his first points of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Oladipo outside. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
This guy, an explosive athlete, Victor Oladipo, no doubt.
Pass to Shaman. About a minute played here in the second half. From the arc. He drops it from range. Shaman's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Oladipo outside. For 3. Hauled in by McGee.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Down low. Tries from 6 feet. That one doesn't drop. And Miami will go the other way with it. Oladipo outside. called in by McGee.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Nader. Offline with a 3.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Dedmon a screen. Back to Hero. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. The 3. It's hauled in by Saric. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play with the step back. Pass to Dedmon.
2 minutes.
Shoots over McGee. Here's Strus. Oh, they need this. That went off the back iron and out. And Doris Saric, almost like a store brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Morris outside. Oladipo on the wing. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Pass to Shamet. 1:07 left in the third quarter. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Suns ball.
Stolen by Hero. Here's Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Here's Strus. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Dedmon. Over Saric. Dedmon, no good. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage to the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Hero. Back to Dedmon. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Shamet. And the Suns miss again. Fast break Miami. Hero with the bucket. Hero's gotten his first points in this one.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top. They lead by 8.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
Get up and make some noise.
Miami trailing. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. To the inside, Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Pass to Bridges. And here's Ayton. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw and they'll keep possession here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Allie, thank you. Butler can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Booker. Banked it in off the glass.
Devin Booker showing off the weight room work, able to use that added strength to finish through contact.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Bridges. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
That shot missing, and Miami will go the other way with it.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Tucker. Ooh, Ayton with the block. In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And here are the Heat now, trailing by 8. Now here's Lowry. Outside Tucker. Bridges against Butler. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Ball against Butler. Right side Paul. Pass to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Butler looking to end this cold spell. And Booker pulls it down. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Booker against Robinson. Fades. Booker missing again for Miami. They've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Pass to Butler. 1:36 left in the 4th. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Booker for 3. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 10.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Here's Lowry. And again, the Heat missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
No luck on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Ball against Lowry. The fadeaway. Ayton with another miss. And here's Miami. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Butler into the lane. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
And here's Paul. Left side Booker. Shoots over Robinson. Here's Crowder. Outside for Booker. Counted from distance.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they need.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So
should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. Ayton trying to break free. And it's Paul missing. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. He kicks to O'Neal. Crowder against Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Now the pass to O'Neal. That 3 off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Outside Crowder. Pass to Booker. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He knows they'll get an advantage if they can neutralize Rudy Gobert on the offensive end. Gobert's height and presence inside makes it really difficult for help defenders to leave him on drives. They'll try to stay at home when rotations a bit more because of that. But that's a pick-your-poison situation. Guys?
Thanks, David. Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Paul looking over the floor. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Crowder with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Outside Conley. Kicks it to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell outside. Over Booker. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. And it's Paul penetrating. Bridges outside. Feeds it to Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Conley kicks to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Conley. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Here's Bridges. It's good. This game is all even.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Conley with it. Now, here's Mitchell. Fires the 3. Over Booker. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
Outside Crowder. Booker against Mitchell. Booker with no one around. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now, here's Mitchell. Gobert with a wide-open look. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And it's the Suns with the ball. And here is Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bridges misses. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Gobert with it. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Ayton inside. And he lays it straight in.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
And the horn signals the end of the first. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now, here is O'Neal. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Conley. The pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Here is Conley. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Pass to Bogdanovich. Paul against Conley. Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Fires from deep. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And here is Conley after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell dishes to Conley. And there's the drive. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match up with his blinding speed.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. That one wide left. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 2. Good chance here for Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Now Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges, no one around him. Hits the 3-point bomb. Bridges has got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix. Pass to Mitchell. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Bridges against O'Neal. Over Bridges. It's deflected. Crowder the bounce pass. Bridges passes to Ayton. Bridges inside. Over by Conley. Jazz trail by 5. So the wing on the left. There's O'Neal with the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
O'Neal from long range. Another miss by O'Neal.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Paul with the buckets.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Gobert. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Over Booker. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket for Mitchell.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
The pass to Booker. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. No good. Shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Bogdanovich with it. Outguarded by Crowder. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. There's O'Neal with the 3. Paul against Mitchell. Can't hit from in close.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6. All right, David, thank you.
The Jazz, 13.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Taking a look at the Jazz, Joe Ingles is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the 4. Now, here's Clarkson. Gay finds Clarkson. And here's Azubuike. Back to Clarkson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Clarkson's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Utah. Payne passes to Shamet. Saric outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Shamet missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. It's stolen by Ingles. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
That's quality basketball. Turn him over on the defensive end. Ingles, aware, kicks the ball ahead.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Now here is McGee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 2 on the clock. Here's Payne, and Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
And that one, good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Ingles. The Jazz working the ball around now. Stolen by McGee. Here's Shamet. He dishes it to Saric. Back to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Woo! Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to McGee.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Shamet.
2 minutes.
McGee is screen on Ingles. Here's Shamet. And the shot is long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now, here's Ingles. Payne covering. To Whiteside, sets the pick for Gay. Inside, stolen by McGee. Here's Payne. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Suns lead by 4.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Gay. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 to shoot. 11 feet away. Rebounded by McGee. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Shamet. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Whiteside inside, working on Payne.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
The pass to Shamet. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Charge passes to Nader. Payne with it. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Gay. To the inside. It's stolen by Sharks. Here's Shamet. And here's Payne. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns ahead. They're up by. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder.
That's his second.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now Mitchell, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. Back to Bogdanovich. Crowder with the steal.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Rudy Gobert not content to just take the foul, used his size to follow through for the bucket.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. They lead by 1. To the middle, here's Ayton. That one's not going to go. And it's Utah the other way. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Lock at 6. Pass to O'Neal. To take the lead. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. And it's Ayton missing.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges shot. Good.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
And there's the pass to O'Neal. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. The dish to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Utah needs to get off a shot here, and he makes that one.
The pressure doesn't get to Bojan Bogdanovich. That's a huge bucket for this team.
Paul against Conley. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. That's a 2 from Crowder. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And they go to the intentional foul.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Suns leading. Bridges dishes to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And the Suns lead by 4.
It's a real challenge to contain Chris Paul on pick-and-roll basketball. Reason why he can pass it at an elite level and shoot it at an elite level.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. Crowder pulls it in. Suns leading by 4. Driving to the basket. Ball outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And it's Utah's ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to O'Neal. To Mitchell. Driving in.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Mitchell drops them both.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Booker the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
15 foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
In this era of stretch bigs, many traditional centers have struggled, but Rudy Gobert just continues to thrive at both ends.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Rudy Gay.
Bridges with the steal. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of that.
the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capela at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Now here's Ayton. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Booker against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now here's Young. Bogdanovich with it. Back to Young. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Suns on D. Shot clock at 6. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Paul passes to Booker. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Paul. Off target with the 3. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me. As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Young against Paul. Outside Young. Pass to Capela. Hauled in by Paul.
So he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Paul against Young. Launches it. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to start. Collins outside. Back to Young. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Now Bogdanovich. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Capela, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. And Ayton pulls it down.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And the Suns get another 3.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Young. Capela finds Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Booker can't get it to go.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich passes to Capela. Collins against Crowder. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Booker. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Outside Paul. It'll count.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
And that concludes.
All right, look who's coming over the door. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Back to Paul. The three. Drills it from deep. Paul's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, defenses cannot let his range go unchallenged when CP3 gets it going from there.
And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Now here's Booker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Young. 9-point game. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Collins for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Paul. 6 points for him. On the wing, Crowder. Ayton inside. Guarded by Capela. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend. But some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. The Hawks have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Ayton in the high post. He's against Capela.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ayton passes to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Launches a three. Capela with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Reddish. Stolen by Bridges. Collins against Crowder. Now Bridges. .127 left to play in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For three, Booker. Atlanta with a rebound. Here's Reddish. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Bridges passes to Paul. Pass to Booker. Takes the three. Suns keep it alive. Ayton with it. There's the triple. The rebound by Bogdanovic. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Reddish for three. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Collins outside. Pass to Young. Deflected. Outside Paul. Throws it up high. Ayton, no good. And so it's Phoenix earning this break in the action, up 10. They've done well. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Collins at the 4 with Capela at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Shot clock at 2. Shot from the top of the key. And it comes off the front of the rim.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Crowder, that's good.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Young with it. Give him 8. Pass to Reddish. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Bogdanovic on the wing. Booker defending. Jacks up a 3. And Bogdanovic is good for 3. Bogdanovic has got 5.
And Bogdanovic needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Phoenix no good that time either. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Capela. Collins with it. Now here's Young. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Now here's Payne. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. From downtown. And the Suns miss again.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
And here's Payne. Pass to Shaman. 2 in And the drought. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Now McGee finds the bottom from 13 feet out. And the Suns lead by 10.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And it's Wright missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Saric with it. Now Wright defending. And here's Payne outside. Pure from three-point range. Payne's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Wright, the pass to Hunter. Over Payne. Hunter can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Shamet, hounded by Wright. Inside, and stolen by Herter. On the break. Outside for Gallinari. Pass to Jang. Right side, Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Love to see Gallo close to the rim. He really finishes nicely with that jam.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Shamet. Back to Payne. Fires for 3. He's off on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead, up by 11.
And your Atlanta Hawks Panthers.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Suns, Dario Saric is out there with Abdel Nader. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point. And here's Wright from the arc. Rebounded by Payne.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the middle. Clock at 6. Pass to McGee. Tries again. And he lays it in. And the Suns lead by 13.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that bring momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Payne, the pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Pass to Saric. The Suns need to get off a shot. From the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now here's Gallinari. Here's Jang, covered by McGee. Gallinari with it. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Down low. From 7 feet. It's deflected. Pass to Nader. Outside Payne. McGee in the post. The fadeaway J is off the mark.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Wright. Ooh, McGee with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Shamet. This one for 3. And the Suns miss again. For Atlanta, they've got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Herter can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And Gallinari throws it down.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. Gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Ball against Young. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Capela. Booker against Bogdanovich. Collins. Here's Reddish. Three-pointer. Paul with a steal. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Knocks it loose. Here's Atlanta with the ball. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. And the Suns miss again. The Hawks trailing. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Well, Phoenix is shooting just around 32% from the field. Booker for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Suns.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for DeAndre Ayton.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Young from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Paul. 5 on the clock. The 3. Collins with the rebound. Here's Capela. So the Suns win it. It ends up.
should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Just 5 to shoot. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Paul against Lowry. Passes to Hero. Outside Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Lowry. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. We're about 1 minute into the first. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Lobbed up there for Booker. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here they go. Here's Adebayo. It's deflected. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For 3, Booker. Miami grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter. Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Lowry with the ball. Butler on the wing. Bridges with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position. That shot missing.
And the timing's just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Monty Williams. David.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Lowry. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, this guy is a champion. Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. To the inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Crowder. Feeds it to Ayton. No good on the shot. Now the Heat take it the other way. Down low. Here's Hero. Goes back up. And Tucker has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Tucker's got 6.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Ball outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here is Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Tucker. Adebayo against Ayton. A fader. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
On the wing, Booker, now recovering. Ayton sets the pick for Booker.
Well, Lowry not giving an inch, contesting that shot beautifully on the defensive end.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And here is Butler after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Deflects the pass. Butler kicks to Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat. Suns leading by 4.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. All against Lowry. Outside Butler. A 3 ball. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Well, quick decision off the catch. No hesitation. Rise and fire, Jimmy Butler.
On the wing, Bridges. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Lowry against Paul. And Lowry gets it to go.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. Ball stolen.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Tucker finds Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Crowder with the steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Ayton, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal
Well, the
foul.
modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be forced at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Now, Hero, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Tucker. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Bridges passes to Booker. Sinks the triple.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Here's Lowry. And that one goes long. Suns leading by 4. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Bridges against Butler.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Saric comes in for Crowder. Landry Shamet's checked in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Shamet. Saric passes to Shamet. And Saric kicks to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
Phoenix foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Oladipo.
Boy, guys, you're starting to see Victor Oladipo put it all together, aren't you? From role player early on to legit star now. Wow.
Now Payne. It's deflected. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Phoenix ahead. Up 1. And a chance now to send it up.
21.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, they've got Morris, Duncan Robinson out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the small forward position.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
The Heat trail by 3. And here's Oladipo. Outside Robinson with a tie. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Nader. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Strus. Miami no good on that time either. Suns leading by 3. Stolen by Robinson. And it's the Heat on the break. Morris with the ball. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Robinson passes to Dedmon. Oladipo outside. 4 on the clock. Over Payne. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Oladipo.
This guy is a terrific mid-range shooter. Victor Oladipo, give him any space, he will take advantage.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. Here's Strus. Now, here is Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Oladipo. Doesn't go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Shamet kicks to Saric. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Nader the pass to Shamet. Out to Saric from outside the arc. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Payne passes to Saric. Hangs in the air, and it's good on the way up.
It looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Oladipo with the ball. And the pass to Strus. Right wing. He takes it in. Here's Dedmon. Rebound by the Suns.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 3. Outside Robinson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Strus. Spins. Here's Oladipo. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Max Strus. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Shamet. And the Suns miss again. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Robinson. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Dario Saric.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Oladipo taking his time here. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Suns lead by 3.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Suns leading by 3. In the corner, it's Bridges. And stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way.
I tell you, you better protect the basketball around Jimmy Butler. The anticipation skills, he'll pick it clean from you.
Adebayo's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Ball passes to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Back to Lowry. There's a good screen to the right side. 6 to shoot. Tucker can't get it to go. Crowder against Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Paul looking around. On the wing, Booker, defended by Butler.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Bridges with the steal. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Suns leading by 5. The 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Hero with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Hero's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. Offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ayton.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Outside Lowry. The tray. Offensive rebound. Pass to Tucker. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Crowder a screen on Lowry. Outside Crowder. Dishes to Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be, but for Devin Booker, it's money.
Outside Lowry. Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Booker looking around. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Takes the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. To take the lead. Adebayo kicks to Butler. A miss that time would have put him up.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Booker in the corner. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Lowry against Paul. back at 6. Puts it up from 12. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
This guy is so good at getting his man in the air. You know you shouldn't bite on the pump fake by Chris Paul. Yeah, good luck, defender. It's so good. That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Butler attacking. Hero from long range. The 3 won't fall. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win.
Thanks, Allie. And it's the Suns to start out. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Outside Conley. Let's go with a three. Stolen by Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Lets the three fly. Goes back up. Bogdanovich, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
To the right side. Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. Now Ayton. Wing shot on the way. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Really left him alone that time.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. The three from Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul for 3. Drops in the 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
The 3 from Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On the break. The layup misses.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Here's Paul. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The shot won't fall. And Utah will come the other way. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But their fantastic pass.
Paul passes to Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Paul with a steal. Ayton passes to Bridges. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Back to Mitchell. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gobert against Crowder. Gobert with the bucket.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home. Now
Paul. Pass to Bridges. Launches it. Fires in the triple. Bridges has got 6 points.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
On the court right now for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Mitchell's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
And here's Bridges. He's got 6. 5 to shoot. Outside for Booker. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. In transition, here come the Jazz. Pass to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. Conley with the ball. There's the 3. The rebound by Bridges. And now the Suns, fast break. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges. He's got 5.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Booker against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal from deep. Down low. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
High percentage looks are easy money for Donovan Mitchell. He's got a great touch from the inside.
Up top, Ayton. Here's a 3 from Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Rebounded by Chris Paul. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And Booker, here we go. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. Utah trailing here. To the inside. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Inside. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Pass to Booker. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. Booker against Mitchell. Now here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Back to Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. From the high post. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Suns leading. Crowder left side. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The 3 from Mitchell, making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Crowder outside, fires the 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Puts it up from 12. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Bridges passes to Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Back to Conley. Over Paul. The shot by Conley. No good. Booker fires from way outside. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Suns ahead. They lead by 3. All right, now let's check in.
21.
Thanks, Allie. After. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
They've got Joe Ingles. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. It's blocked. Now here's Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. And it's McGee picking him up. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. It's stolen away. It's a one-on-one situation. 3-pointer. Nader's shot is off. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 37% in the game. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence, but I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
Payne against Clarkson. Here's Ingles. That one's wide left.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And the basket by Shamet.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Azubuike. Okay, outside. Tipped. Here's Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Shamet. He on the arc. That shot off the mark. On the wing, Ingles. Covered by McGee. Azubuike. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Pass to Shamet. The 3. The shot no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. And now the Suns fast break. Now McGee. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McGee's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Clarkson outside. Now Ingles. And the shot's good.
Can't sleep on Joe Ingles. Knows how to pick his spots and when to be aggressive. Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Here's Shamet. Ingles defending. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. 1:27 left in the third quarter.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And here's Payne. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. McGee's shot is off. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Here's Saric. Rebounded by the Jazz. Out to the right wing. Back to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Over Payne. Back to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. This for the tie. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. And it's Nader off the drive. And he lays it up and in.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. And he drives in. Count that one.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead. They're up by 3. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 5.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Paul. He takes it in. Outside for Booker. From deep. Ayton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 7-point Phoenix lead. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Stolen by Booker. Ayton against Gobert. Outside Booker. Sinks it from distance.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Over Conley. Paul can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. Stolen by Ayton. And there's the lob. Ball finds Ayton. That one no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Paul can't get it to go. Utah has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Conley passes to Mitchell. Driving in, and Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Phoenix has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Crowder outside. The 3 ball. Phoenix no good that time either. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first team foul.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell. Picked by Bogdanovich. 4-3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
The Suns have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crafty move. Donovan Mitchell with a board. On offense, here's Utah. It's been 8 unanswered for them. On the break. Paul for 3. And nails the tray.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Outside Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Booker. Out left to the wing. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. So the Suns win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.